Hey guys, so Peloton is an example of a non-tech stock that has seen significant price gains since the pandemic, and a lot of people are also really interested in this stock. It's quite a commonly traded stock as well. It's one of the most popular ones to trade right now. So in this video today, I'm going to be taking a look at the company and what they do, as well as some of the pros to owning this stock, and some of the potential risks associated with owning this stock as well. Just quickly before we get into it guys, if you do enjoy this video, do remember to subscribe and like the video, as it really does help me out. And apart from that, let's get into it. So who are Peloton? Now chances are you've only heard of this company recently, and that goes for myself as well. But Peloton is a community-based interactive fitness platform with more than 1 million subscribers right now from around the world. So currently they offer two main revenue generating products. The first one is their high-tech indoor spin bikes, which have a touchscreen and Wi-Fi connectivity. And the second one is a subscription-based app that contains thousands of on-demand fitness classes, allows you to track your fitness progress as well, and it also gives you the chance to be part of the community. So they currently offer two different types of bikes. The Peloton bike, which is priced at $1,895 or $49 a month on finance. Or alternatively, you can get the increased price one, which is the Peloton Bike Plus, which is priced at $2,495 or $64 a month on finance. And this upgraded bike essentially just comes with a slightly bigger screen, some more speakers, and some additional added-on features as well. So there are also two different ways to access the Peloton app as well, and one of these is being a bike owner for a fee of $39 per month, which does also cover all members of the same household. So if any of your family members want to use it as well, this does cover everyone in the household. And the second way is as a digital member without the bike, and that will cost you $13 a month. So the company were founded in 2012 and IPO'd in September 2019 for around $25 per share. So the stock has consistently hovered around the mid-20s to mid-30s in terms of like the price range when they were first released, before taking a dip from the market crash down to around $19 in around March time. So after people realised that actually Peloton is going to greatly benefit from the pandemic, the stock did start to rally upwards and has sort of been going up ever since, now trading at prices of around $80 per share. It is kind of going up and down. It's quite volatile at the moment, but it's sort of between 75 and sort of 85, 90 at the moment. And this does equate to a 300% return over the last 6 months. So it's definitely a stock which has had a lot of growth recently, which has sort of been accelerated by the pandemic that we're currently living in. So what makes Peloton a good company to buy right now? So Peloton has some great financials and have performed really well this year. So the pandemic, as I said before, did really help them out and has benefited them because it has forced people who used to go to the gym to sort of find an alternative way to keep fit. And a lot of people have turned to buying a Peloton bike to keep up their fitness. So last week, Peloton did actually release their fourth quarter earnings for the fiscal year, and things did look pretty good. So they had a Q4 net income of $89.1 million, which is the first quarter the company has been profitable. So this was an earnings of 27 cents per share, which beat the analyst predicted earnings of 10 cents per share, which was very impressive. So they also had a Q4 revenue growth of 172% year over year to $607.1 million. Q4 connected fitness app subscriptions did also grow by 113% to over 1.1 million people, or just under 1.1 million people, I should say. And in addition to this, paid digital subscriptions grew by 210% to over 316,000. And finally, the statistics did show that people are engaging with the products more, with quarterly workouts and average monthly workouts per subscription both increasing year over year, as well as against the last quarter results. So all in all, very positive stuff from Peloton. So working out at home or going cycling outdoors can be quite demotivating for some people, especially if you don't have anyone to go with. And Peloton has built up a really great service which allows their users to sort of feel like they're part of a community, which motivates them a lot, especially with the visuals that are on show on the screen. It also gives them a great way to track their progress. So it really is a great alternative that people have turned to now that they can't go to the gym. So Peloton are most definitely going to be adding products to their range. So already on the store they have a section for their new treadmill series, which is meant to be coming in 2021. So affluent people who already own one of their bikes may choose to purchase a treadmill when it gets released. And by adding products to their range, it's a great way to keep their revenue going up in the future. So personally, I think that rowing machines or weightlifting machines are quite obvious next steps for Peloton to go to in terms of increasing their product range. And the possibilities really are endless. 5 to 10 years down the line, we could be looking at a wide product range consisting of 10 to 20 different products, not just the current bike product that they've got right now. Another interesting thing about Peloton is they do have an extremely impressive churn rate, which is a measure to show how many customers are leaving compared to how many new ones are coming in. So Peloton's churn rate is at 0.5%, which shows that customers are generally very satisfied with the product that they receive and are quite reluctant to leave. So also, Peloton have an apparel and accessories store, which could also be a growing revenue generator in the future. So a lot of you probably heard of the gym company called Gymshark. So they've done a really good job of branding their apparel on social media and leveraging social media influencers to get their products in front of eyes of millions of people that use social media. So if Peloton can replicate this somewhat and turn their brand into a household fitness name, then this could really allow them to drive up their apparel sales, increasing their overall revenue growth through this stream, especially if bike sales do start to drop off when the world returns back to normal. Their clothing and their accessories could really start to bump up their revenue further down the line. So now moving on to the negatives with this company. Now, one thing that does concern me quite a bit is the fact that this could just be a bit of a craze that lasts for a year or two, but then people don't stick with it and people stop buying the bikes. So it's quite feasible for people to stop using their bikes and stop paying for the app subscription once the world returns completely back to normal after the virus has sort of ended. So if this is the case, then revenue will start to decline in a few years' time, and this could be quite a problem for the company. They do also have quite a shallow moat. So due to the nature of their products, Peloton has a very shallow moat as indoor fitness bikes are sold by many other companies. So there's quite a lot of competition in the market right now. So all it does take is for one rival company to run a successful marketing campaign or significantly undercut Peloton with their prices for market momentum to shift to that other company, and that will cause Peloton to start losing customers. So some bike customers have also been experiencing a 8 to 12 week delay on their delivery once they have placed their order. So this is quite likely because Peloton have been struggling to keep up due to the increased demand for their bike products. And this could be problematic in the near future if their customers get unhappy that they've had to wait so long for their product and that they still haven't received their product yet. However, it is quite likely that Peloton will be able to sort this out quite quickly. So it might not be that big of a deal for them if they can sort it out quickly. And finally, another thing that I don't particularly like is the fact that the stock has been breaking all-time high prices consistently over the past few months, and I think it could suffer from a pullback soon. So I think it could be a better idea to wait and see what happens and to try and buy on a dip if one is to come. So in my opinion, are they a buy? Now, obviously, I am not a financial advisor, and everything that I'm saying is for purely entertainment purposes only, and you should definitely do your own research. But for me, I think there's a little bit too much hype and a bit too much long-term uncertainty around Peloton for me to want to invest in them right now. I do still think that they're a great company with really good financials right now, and the stock could potentially keep going up over the next few months. You know, it could just keep going up for the next year or two. And if you buy in now, you could definitely get some good gains in the near future. However, I do think there's a significant probability that their revenue does start to suffer when the world gets back to normal and people are allowed to move around freely again, which obviously will take a hit on their revenue and their profit. Another thing that I did mention before is their products are not really unique enough for me. There's not enough unique aspects to their products, and I do worry about other rival companies with extremely similar products replicating the product and undercutting them in the price department, which would lead to a market shift, and obviously that will affect Peloton negatively. So I'm not totally against them, as I do like the look of the company. I would definitely consider buying them if there is a significant dip in the share price soon. However, I think right now I'm going to stay away from them. So that is all for today, guys. Certainly a very interesting company. Be sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to buy into Peloton, or let me know if you already own them. I'd be really interested to find out. Also, remember to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. It really does help me out. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And apart from that, guys, thanks a lot for watching.